Episode 5 of Hazbin Hotel, season 2, and Charlie's still crazy, still acting like a complete idiot. Uh, Everyone in heaven is a disparaging term for people who have mental disabilities. That's what I would want to say because it's so stupid. Their plan made no sense, and it blew up in their face. And anyone with I don't know 2 brain cells could have figured out what would have been the better idea. Uh, Nerfing Lucifer just for no reason. It just exists. It's a thing it doesn't even make any sense to do what they did to him, except for to give him a reason why he can't just go kill the bad guys. Because but we'll talk about it when we get to it. Everyone just sucks in this. There's lots of singing in this one. I feel like there's more singing in this one than in the other episodes. But I guess the only ways to do is just jump right into it. So we have whatever. Remember what happened in the last episode? Charlie is an idiot. Tried to prove things, and nothing was working, and so I made Vox look like he's the guy to follow. And then we get this. Alistair got captured, or he just gave himself up. I guess we get a little bit of what he's trying to do, but it's so one dimensional. I don't know if it's working. I hope it doesn't work because it's so stupid. And it's a big song, like it's just straight into a song. Should I know who these people are? Like they're giving them an okay amount of screen time. Who are these people? Are they important in any way? I didn't really watch Hell of a Boss or any of that. So I don't, are these characters from that? I don't know. But basically, he's like, we're going to leverage our power and get all the lords to come together, and then we'll all kind of be like the pseudo leader. And he's like trying to persuade everybody. So he's going to all these other random overlords. I don't know who these people are. I remember this old guy, and then I remember this lady, the lady who taught what's her face had a ballet fight, and then she didn't ballet fight, but they both speak Spanish, so thumbs up for that. Yay, Spanish words. And yeah, so they sing a whole song about that. We get to Charlie, and she's for I don't know what she was doing. I saw a banner that said for Amelia, and I'm like, oh, she's coming down. No, she's just trying to get her attention. But they're like a planet away. Like that's like a moon. I'm assuming it's like the distance between heaven and hell is like a moon's distance from Earth to the moon. I might get like, is that right or wrong? I don't know. So she's like jumping up and down, yelling and screaming, thinking that's gonna work. Like I said, a disparaging term for someone with a mental disability. That's how she's acting. Faggy goes, tries to talk to her, and tries to like sex her up for a second. Like, there's things I can do to make you feel better. They're both their girlfriends, so I guess it's okay. But at the same time, it's like, okay, okay, horny, calm down, go take a shower. But she's trying to like, she could shoot fireworks out of her hands like Jubilee. Like, okay. She's getting all worried. She's trying to she's like, the only way we can fix this is if the angels come down and say, hey, Serpentis has been redeemed and Vox is a jerk and he's lying and redemption is real. Then she's like, hey, don't worry about it, Charlie. You know, if you want to keep doing this, fine. I'll go figure out something to do. And she gets an idea. She's like, oh, I know what to do. We see her walk Vaggie. She tried to say a different name for Vaggie, but she's like, oh, that doesn't work either. This whole renaming the character is the dumbest side plot of this season because I forgot about it. And then they just bring it back up again. But Vaggie's walking through the hotel and there's people at the hotel. Like, I forgot that was a thing. Like, they're there to be like to help to learn themselves to redeem themselves, I guess. She asks Angel Dust, hey, did you enjoy the therapy session? And he's like, oh no, I was too tired. I guess Dusk has been running it. That's Invader Zim guy. Again, I don't know his name. He said his name like one time. He just reminds me of Invader Zim. He's like, oh, it was quite interesting. So Dusk is like the worst I guess psychiatrist or the worst person to run this. This guy's crying about like, I don't know why she left me, and he's just basically calling her an idiot and a dummy and a dumbass and all those kinds of things. And then that's like their little therapy session. But Vaggie's on her way to go see Lucifer. And she gets to I guess Lucifer has a room at the hotel. I didn't know that was a thing. So he's just like making rubber duckies. He's a complete puss. But we learn why he's a puss. It is with no context, with no reasoning behind it. So she's like, hey, do you know that Vox guy? And he's like, oh, yeah, the TV guy. Yeah, I don't listen to him. And he's like, yeah, he's been crapping all over the hotel and like making Charlie feel real bad. And of course, he's super protective. And then he's like, oh, yeah, I can't do anything about that. She's like, what do you mean? He's like, well, I'll tell you a little secret. Being in hell is a punishment. So I have all this power, but I can't actually hurt anybody who's like in hell. He was able to fight. There was nothing preventing him from fighting archangels when he was fighting Adam, but there's some magical thing that keeps him from hurting sinners. Why wouldn't there be some stipulation on all people in hell that they couldn't hurt angels? If they could arbitrarily just make a rule, like, is it a magical thing? Is it a curse? Was it God himself who put this restriction on Lucifer? It doesn't even make any sense. He doesn't elaborate how this is, but that's like his punishment is to be in hell and not be able to do anything about it. But why not have that restriction on everybody if the people go to hell? So he can't do anything. Then he's like, well, I was going to ask Alistair to help me, but, he got captured. And then, of course, he always wants to show up Alistair for some reason. Like, he has a hate boner for the guy. He's no worse than anyone else in hell. So, but he's going to go and intimidate. He can't hurt Vox, but he can, like, scare him. And that was Vaggy's idea. So I'm like, okay. Charlie is still trying to cast magic spells, and she's getting super tired, and she passes out. We get to heaven. Emily's like, she can see all this. I guess they have like a Planter's, from Lord of the Rings out of the magic stones. So she can see in anything. She's like, we got to go talk to Charlie. And they're having big arguments about it. Serpentis is there. And Sarah's like, he can't be here. And Emily's like, I invited him. Since he's actually from hell, don't you think it would be nice to have him here? So they're trying to think of something what they can do. And they want to go apologize. And they come up with this idea of getting gift baskets and like bringing gift baskets. And that's like going to be like their thing. And they're like, oh, it's going to have really fun taffy and like all these really nice cookies and a little plushies. I don't get this. Can someone explain to me why didn't they take Serpentis with them? Or make a message or a video saying denizens of hell, the past of the exterminations are no more. We have come to a new age. I would say something to the effect of, unbeknownst to the heaven and in hell, that a soul can be redeemed and you can go from being in hell to dwelling in heaven. And we have the proof right here, and show video footage of Serpentis. Let him talk a little bit and say that we are here now to move forward and to help souls redeem themselves. So something as disgusting and as horrible as the executions were, that those things will never happen ever again. And we're going to help reduce the numbers in hell by helping people get redeemed. And just do a video, like a live broadcast, and just shoot it all over all the cities. It's not like Vox can stop them. Or just bring Serpentis with you into hell, and they don't bring him they don't have a reason why they don't bring him. So any of those two things would have worked. More than bringing gift baskets. I am stunned at the utter stupidity of this. Again, I want to say things that would get my video demonetized. Charlie's all freaked out because she's been using magic to try to contact them. Emily shows up, gives her a big hug, and she's like, oh, I'm going crazy, because all the other angels showed up to Seraphim. And she's like, oh no, you guys are really here? Let's I need you guys to go talk to Vox and tell everybody he's having a big rally, and say he's lying and that Serpentis has been redeemed. Spoiler alert, they don't do that. So they're gonna go to this big rally and just rush over there. Why isn't anyone thinking? Why isn't anyone actually doing any type of, I don't know, planning of any kind? Everyone, if people stopped rushing into things, 99% of the problems in the season would be solved. So that's their plan. We get to Vox. He's going to be having his big, I guess he's having a big conference, video conference. They have very Apple style. And the team's all together. Him and the V's are doing their thing. And then Alistair's like, "Oh, you really want them on stage with you? No, like, what do you even do here? Like, you're just some guy, and then your two lackeys do everything for you." So, is that Alistair's plan? Is to drive a wedge between the three? It is so apparent what Alistair is doing. I'm hoping it doesn't work. But it kind of looks like it's working because Vox is treating Valentino like crap and like treating him like, "Oh no, you just go deal with the dancers and I'll go on stage and then you guys can come out later," because Vox wants to show Alistair that it's about me. I'm number one. It can't be working, right? They're fake falling for it. Is that what's happening? God, I hope that's what's happening because it's too one-dimensional. It's too on the nose. So he goes out there and he talks about how great he is and he keeps invoking Lilith, saying, "Oh, this is what Lilith would have wanted." But Lilith is alive and just hanging out on a beach. Why didn't she just do something about this or just show up and start talking to the people? It's weird. Like, is there a reason why she's not doing anything? But he's getting everyone riled up about how great everyone should listen to him and they're going to resist and do all this stuff. Lucifer shows up and he actually looks really, really cool. And he does this really big song about it. He's the king of hell. And you guys want to, we're going to learn a lesson. And he really, really threatens them. But it doesn't really do much to Vox. And Vox is like, "Oh, you're just like those angels. You threaten violence against us and we're going to change things. We're going to flip the script and it's going to be us on top and we're going to rule heaven." And it kind of just diminishes Lucifer's position of like a king because, if he was a real king, he would have cared about us and did things to help us. If the punishment for Lucifer, which he gets a special punishment, is that he can't hurt any of the demons, why wasn't he there to at least help them? During the exterminations, he could have helped. But see, by his aloofness and stupidness, he set himself up to be, usurped by somebody who can say, "quote unquote, I care about you." This other guy doesn't care about you. So they got him over a barrel. They're big on the propaganda. They're singing their song, but then all the angels show up and they're like, "Hey, we got gift baskets." And then Vox is, good on Vox for being able to think on his feet and be able to spin this. He's like, "What the hell are those gift baskets?" He's like, "Oh, we're saying we're sorry." So you're saying everyone you killed it's okay. You're saying their lives were worth a gift basket. Look at these people. They don't care about us. They think we're trash. And so he keeps talking it up, making the angels look crazy and stupid. They're freaking out. Charlie's freaking out. He starts talking about, "Oh, Lucifer threatens us. Now the angels come." And then our Charlie's like, "What do you mean Lucifer threatens you?" And then Lucifer just kind of tiptoes away like a complete, utter freaking loser. So their plan is backfiring. Then, to make things worse, Lute goes crazy, gets in his face, and then Sarah goes and turns into like her bird mode, just like a crane almost. And then, "Oh, this is the reason why we did the exterminations because of sinners like you." Yeah, there you go. You did it. You made everyone come to your side. Everyone is so stupid in this show. God, they're so stupid. So he's using all of this as fuel to get people to join his side. He keeps singing his song, and then the angels just leave, like admitting defeat. Charlie's like, "Oh, jeez." Serpentis playing with his eggs is probably the best part of the show, this whole episode, because he's being really sweet with them and they're really kind. Look at that. They're just adorable. They come back and he's like, "Oh, so the gift basket's a big hit?" And then like, "No, they declared war," which shouldn't mean anything. There's a host of archangels. Does Michael not exist? There's some theology out there that think Adam and Michael are the same person. Humans and angels are different. Angels cannot become humans and humans can't become angels. And they're like completely separate creations. And to think that Michael would become Adam, it's stupid. I don't follow that. I don't buy into that. Michael and Adam are two different people. And Michael wouldn't act the way that how Adam acted in this show. It's ridiculous. But it's like, "Oh, that's bad. We can't have a war." Get back to the hotel. Everyone's leaving because like, "Screw this place. You don't care about us." Charlie shows up. She does look really cool in her little demon mode. She's like, "Where the F is my dad? He ruined everything." Okay, Charlie, are you kidding me? Do you not think everything the Seraphim said had anything to do with how that went bad? Did you not think that showing up with gift baskets and acting like freaking little kid morons had nothing to do with it? It was everything that Lucifer did? He didn't help. He did nothing to help. It didn't make things any better, but it was already bad. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't, it couldn't make it any worse because it was already ruined. So she blames everything on Lucifer, which is her dad. It's so weird. I think it's because Viz just hates her father and then has to put it in her show. Then, of course, Lucifer, being the piece of crap he is sometimes, is throwing Vaggie under the bus. And it's like, what do you mean you told him to do this? And she's like, well, I was just trying to help, and you're not helping. And then they get into a big shouting match. And fine, if you don't want to listen to me. And she's like, no, Charlie, you're ruining it. You're screwing up. You're bad for the hotel. Because you keep rushing into things and you keep single mind focused on the stupid V's and the trying to get your messages on TV. Just let it go. But she's like, screw you. If you don't want to do things my way, then you don't really care about me. Vaggie's like, yeah, I guess I don't then. Go kick rocks. Then she has to say something in Spanish because, us Latinos, we got to say Spanish things when we're angry. Lucifer leaves her to her own devices. Everything is kind of falling apart. And even, we got Emily just kind of crying with Serpentis at the end. And Charlie tries to call her mom. No answer. End of the episode. So this is the all's lost moment. There's a lot of songs. Not a lot happens. There's a lot of singing. Everyone is stupid. Like beyond stupid. And completely nerfing Lucifer for story reasons is so dumb. Then what's even the point? To explain why he doesn't care about anything. He can still help people. Unless he just, you know what I'm saying? Like, couldn't he just really follow along with Charlie and really try to help people get redeemed? And does he know he knows Serpentis was redeemed? So why isn't he all on board with this? I don't know. It's really stupid that they made Lucifer like literally the weakest person in hell. He can't do anything. Yeah, the weakest sinner cannot lose to him. How stupid is that? Like, and by what means is he bound by this? If demons can invade heaven and there's no restrictions on that, why is there this weird restriction on Lucifer and nobody else? I hate the writing in this show. But the show just ended. There's the last 2 episodes they came up today, which is Wednesday. And people were talking about it on X. I don't think anyone's really too excited or nothing about it. It just exists. But I'll get to it eventually. I'll probably do one more episode by Friday and probably upload Saturday. But thanks for watching, guys. This only 8 episodes, so the season will be over soon enough. And yeah, Charlie's still acting like a complete idiot. Literally this whole entire season. 5 episodes now. Moron. Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching the video. Remember, liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting on the video really helps out a lot. It gets the video spread around more people get to see the videos, and we get to make more videos for you guys. So thank you, and we appreciate every single one of you guys.